Okay, we're live, streaming live on Facebook page. However, the most importantly, I have Jervis Lullaby from Night Demon live streaming today. And what's the special occasion? How you doing, mate?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Hanging in here.
All right, all right. So, are you hitting a tour soon? And most importantly, you about to release something, aren't you?
Yeah, tour starts the day the album gets released,
That's it. That's it.
middle March. Uh, yeah, we're gonna do about 30 gigs in the US, and then we're headed to Japan, doing a festival in the UK up in Durham and
Oh,
near
cool.
Newcastle. Then touring Ireland, doing some stuff in Europe. We got South America, Mexico. We're hitting it all this year.
Oh, so let's start with the album. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's a third album.
That's correct,
Third album. It's going to be released on the 17th of March, right?
right?
And it's called Outsider.
That's correct.
Do you feel like Outsider sometimes?
Yeah, I do. I do. You?
So, where are you getting inspiration from, Jarvid?
Oh, fuck. All kinds of places, but films, books, mainly. This is a concept album from start to finish. So it's kind of a bit of a supernatural story, about a guy who is from a very small place and leaves to start a new life and ends up in some kind of an alternate reality of the same place he's from. And he comes into contact with everybody that he knows, but they're totally different and have had different kinds of lives. And he's having a really hard time with that. And then he runs into another version of himself, which he has to confront as well. So, meanwhile, the whole time he's trying to get back to his own realm here. So he's the outsider in this sense. But look, there's a storyline to the album, but the songs are written very metaphorically. So lyrically, I think the average listener can identify to these songs and whatever's going on in their lives.
So Jarvis, if you can introduce the band a little bit, your three-piece band,
Yeah.
and so who plays the guitar and the drums in a band?
Armand John Anthony is the guitar player and Dusty Squires is the drummer.
So they've been with you since the start of the band, or they
Oh,
just
no, Armand came in 2016. Dusty came in 2013. But I mean, for a very long time. Yeah.
so it's been tough for you guys as well the last 2 years?
I don't know. It was kind of nice for us, to be honest. We prior to the pandemic, we did over 600 shows in the 4 years prior to that, and we were traveling a lot, and it was nice to have somebody tell us that we had to take a break, and the beauty that came out of it was this album. So it was. I look back. I mean, I'm glad it's over because there's a lot of detrimental things to society that happened because of that. But personally, I look back on it in my own life with a bit of fondness, and it was a good time for me, man, to reassess my whole life and to finally have some time.
Yeah, but so many bands, as a matter of fact, were saying exactly the same thing. It's not
Really,
everybody was crying like, "Oh, we couldn't play." Pretty much 90% was everybody saying it's like, "Oh, it was actually a good time to kind of calm down, enjoy the family more, and get a little bit more time for the release, let's say, new release album or work on new stuff, which was in a draw for a while." So, yep. So, yeah,
yeah.
many bands are saying the same thing, Jules. So what we can expect with, so you said it's a concept album, and it's going to be released on the 17th of March, and you hit the tour on the same day. Just West Hollywood, California. That's where you're from, guys, don't you? Whiskey and
We're,
go, go, go.
we're go. Yeah. You heard of the place? Let's
I
look.
heard about the place and never been there. I live in Chicago for about 11 years, so
Okay. Yeah. We're playing
but
Chicago. So, but yeah, we're about an hour north of there in Ventura, California. So yeah, we're Southern California boys.
So how is the life these days down there? Oh,
In Ireland right now, so I don't
oh,
know.
okay, okay. So how's Ireland though?
It's great.
It's it's got to
It's a
be
little,
much colder than that.
yeah, but I like the pace here a little bit better. You know, it's
Oh, really?
a
Oh.
little more relaxing. Yeah.
So what's your favorite dish?
Oh man, anything here is good, man. Uh,
All right, all right, okay, okay, cool, cool. Do you like the beer as well, or what are you drinking? Whiskey?
Guin- Guinness, man.
Guinness. There you
That's my
go.
drink of choice. It's my favorite beer in the world. So I'll be having some of those tonight.
Cheers
when
to that. I have a
on
Tetley's tonight. Tetley's.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I like the bitter ones. It's not. It's my favorite one.
Right.
Yeah. So who's actually joining forces with the tour? Satan and Hunt.
Yeah, correct. So we're friends with both those bands. So that's going to be a lot of fun to be out with those guys. I think, at this stage in our career, we're kind of, we, we really, when we go on tour with other bands, we just want to go on tour with bands that we really like personally, bands that we like to hear every night, but bands that we really get along with and like to be around. Cause it's become so, it's such an understatement, when you're living the circus life out there, that it's just you really want to surround yourself with people that you enjoy being around because you're living together more than you're playing together.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. See the bands. Living on a bus, 4 or 5 bands. On a one bus and touring. Months and months together. So there's got to be some kind of connection. There's
Yeah.
got to be some kind of chemistry. And ooh, what was the question? You said because I don't see any dates in Europe on the list here, which was provided
There's,
by the label.
oh,
Can you
yeah,
mention some dates in the UK, maybe?
we are playing at the Dominion Festival in Durham on May 6th. Prior, we have a couple like secret unannounced shows that we're going to be doing in Newcastle. So
All right.
but we'll see. That looks to be all the UK for this year. We're pretty full, but we're going to be touring on this album for quite a while. So next year we'll be doing much of the same.
All right. So how many people will told you you look like the Killmister Lemmy?
A couple people have, but like, I don't know, man. I'm missing a couple warts right here and, and some German army gear, and some, I don't wear
Yes.
cowboy boots and
Yeah.
I like myself as it's funny because I also sing and play bass in the band and we are a three-piece, but and Lemmy is a bass influence, but I think and no disrespect to him, but because he is like the king, but I'm a bit more multi-dimensional with my playing and my singing, so
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
But hey, being compared to Lemmy is okay, right?
Yes. Absolutely. So, one show announced, one festival in the UK, might be Newcastle, who knows? And any shows in on a continent, Europe?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got a few festivals coming up this summer, but we're gonna have probably about 35, 40 more shows announced pretty soon. So yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Night Demon Jarvis, Jarvis Lullaby, vocalist and bassist, and the founder, I assume,
Yep.
is join us
What
with us with here on Radio Bloodstream streaming live on Facebook page tonight, and the album Outsider will be released on the 17th of March this year, and on the same day the guy will hit the road beside with Satan and Hunt, uh, West Hollywood, California, Whiskey and Go Go. That's the
there you go.
kickoff. That's the kickoff. And then many, many, many shows after that. So will
Yeah.
be so much fun, so much fun. You don't pretty much have any day off. Look like it's gonna be pretty
Yeah,
crazy tour.
they're expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
The bus
Um,
driver, the crew, and the bus still get paid on the days off, so we might as well work too, right?
oh, okay. So what are you doing on the bus? Are you listening something, reading? What are you doing?
Sleeping.
Yeah, there's most of the guys that say, "Oh, I have to sleep," you know.
Yeah, sleeping is good on the bus, but just kind of getting ready for the gigs too. I do a lot of the production work and the tour management too, so I'm always pretty busy with the day-to-day stuff, but
Yeah, yeah.
try and keep the drinking to a minimum on the road, right? And just warm up before I play so I can do what I'm supposed to do.
Yep. All right. So is anything else? Before I let you go, Jervis? You like to
No,
add?
I think that's about it for anybody who doesn't know the band. We have a couple records out already and an EP, our debut EP that came out 10 years ago. And a great live record and some singles that came out in 2020. There's a lot of stuff out there, so check it out if you're into classic heavy metal at all. Um, that's pretty much what we do, and we're happy to be here, and we're happy to be doing what we do. So thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. By the way, the video clip for the Outside is out as well a couple of weeks ago, so check them out as well on YouTube channel. And yeah, make sure you book one of the shows. There's many shows. I see only the American ones, but as Jarvis already announced, there will be a couple shows in the UK, a couple shows, many shows actually in Europe, Japan as well. I heard. So you make sure you see them somewhere. Hopefully, I can see you somewhere live. I never see you live. So it looks like it's going to be very fun.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jervis. Take care and have a good night. And we're gonna play the latest release song, "Outsider," right now on Radio Blast Stream.
Thank
See
you.
you. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See ya. Cheers. Okay, so doesn't play. So let's try again. Maybe it's gonna hit the button again, and we'll get the song out the machine. So hopefully we'll get this one found. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jervis, for the interview, for your time. And here you go. Here's the Outsider here on RadioBlaststream.com. Outsider. So, Night Demon here on Radio Blast Stream as the first release single from the album, which will be released on the March 17. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 9 songs on the album, and it's the third full album from the band. They're hitting the tour on the same day, beside with the Satan and Hunt, starting in West Hollywood, California. Whiskey and Go Go, very famous venue. Never been there, but I'd love to go. Hopefully one day. And then many shows for almost 2 months, and then they hit the road, across the ocean for some shows in Japan, continent, and hopefully in UK as well. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you very much for joining us, and keep listening. RadioBloodstream.com, the place where your music lives.